Those are the moves, the winning moves that won the championship for season 6 of Battle of the Blades and $100,000 for charity. Meagan Duhamel and Wojtek Wolski, who beat out 7 other pairs over the course of the season to win the championship. And you know, when it comes to Battle of the Blades, we always like to talk to the winners. So look who's with us this morning. Meagan Duhamel, who is in Burlington. Wojtek, who is in Toronto. Wojtek, really nice to meet you. Welcome to our show. And Meagan, nice to see you again. Last time you were on the morning show, it was you had 2 medals around your neck, and we were in Pyeongchang at the Olympics in 2018. So nice to see you. And of course, Wojtek, you had a bronze too from Team Canada in 2018 there at the Olympics. Nice to see you both. And number one, congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very excited to be here.
I bet, and excited to have won. Wojtek, tell me about your last skate and how you thought it went. We'll look at it together. You can tell me all about it.
It was incredible. We really worked hard on it, and the way that it finally came together was amazing, and I'm really proud of it. Every time I watch it, it gives me goosebumps. And we went right after Vanessa and Akeem, who had done such a wonderful job. So it was definitely a pressure moment, but we're happy that it worked out the way it did.
Well, let's just talk about Vanessa and Akeem, because they did, and then you did, something that had never happened on Battle of the Blades. You landed a throw triple. Now, Meagan, just help us understand what a big deal that is.
Well, doing the throw triple was like on my little checklist that I brought to Battle of the Blades that I wanted to do. I was kind of hoping we would skate before them, so we would have been the first ones to do it, but I think it's amazing how we both pushed each other and we both accomplished it. We did 2 different throw triples. They had done the throw triple flip, we did the throw triple sow, but it was an amazing process to learn, and like literally 2 months ago, we couldn't even do a throw double. And, you know, I kept saying, that's okay, we're going to do the triple in the finale. And I think Wojtek thought I was a little bit crazy, but we did it.
You did. We looked at it about 10 times there. It was incredible. I wonder, did you hear anything from your longtime, sorry, Wojtek, but you know about her other partner, Eric Radford, with whom she's had so many incredible skating moments. Have you heard from him about that move or about anything that you've been doing with Wojtek, Meagan?
Before we skated, Eric just sent me a text and he said, you better land that throw. And it's so funny because so much in my skating career was riding on throw sow cows. For us, it was the throw quad that, you know, our success was riding on. So it was so funny that I was like, here I am and all my success is riding on a throw once again.
And there it was. So, Wojtek, tell me about this process. I'm going to bring up a picture that you yourself posted. I hope you don't mind our showing it, because you posted it on your social media channel. This is a couple of years ago now. Anybody knows your story. When you were named to Team Canada, it was part of the big story of your joining the Canadian team because you just broken your back in 2 places. Here's the picture you posted, thumbs up from the hospital bed. And the incredible journey both to Team Canada, and then obviously that journey continues to be able to do just what you did on the ice there with Meagan last night. Just put this into a little bit of perspective for us.
That was definitely one of the hardest moments of my life, breaking my neck in 2 places, and then
yeah, sorry, I said back. I meant neck. Yes.
Yeah, equally just as bad, I'm sure. But it was a really tough moment, and I didn't know what my life would turn out like. And being able to come back and have surgery and make the Olympic team was one amazing part of the story. And then to be put into the show and have an opportunity to raise some money for some great charities is a really nice way to kind of go into retirement and finish playing hockey and do something incredible for a great cause. So, you know, I had so much fun doing it. You know, those were some really, really tough moments that I went through over the years, but everything's worked out. I never gave up, and I think I've always clinged on to hope and better times.
Well, fantastic. At the end of all of that. So retiring from hockey and also from figure skating. It was a briefer career, but retiring from figure skating. You mentioned the charities. Want to make sure we spend plenty of time on the charities. It's a $100,000 grand prize, which you split. And Meagan, you are giving yours to the Sandra Schmirler Foundation, named after the great Canadian curler who passed away at the age of just 36 of cancer. What is your connection to that particular charity?
Yeah, just over 1 year ago, I gave birth to my little baby, Zoe. And when she was born, she was incredibly small, and we had to spend a couple of weeks in the NICU, in which my husband and I stayed in a family room that had been sponsored by the Sandra Schmirler Foundation at the hospital. And I saw a sign on the door, and it showcased the foundation and said, "Champions start small." And I was like, oh, that seems so clever. Like, what's this all about? And I did some research, and I found out the work that they do, that this charity does, raising funds and donating equipment to NICUs across Canada. They're the only charity that does that directly. And when I was asked to do the show and to find a charity to skate for, that was the first one that came to my mind.
Fantastic.
And I'm so proud that I was able to raise awareness for them and the winning prize money.
Yes, it's the first time that they have been highlighted in this way, so I know they're delighted. And Wojtek, yours is the Sick Children's Patient Amenities Fund for the Toronto Hospital. Again, tell me about your connection and why you chose them.
Earlier this year, my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and we had a really tough time, as anyone does in that situation. So I wanted to focus on something cancer related, and having 3 kids, I thought that giving back to Sick Kids Hospital and their patient amenity fund, which deals with families that are going through cancer related issues. They pay for hospitals, for travel, for food, all these costs that we really don't think of when someone gets sick and people have to take time off work. I think the bills really pile up, and not only is it a hard thing to go through when you're dealing with some type of disease, but financially to have to deal with those types of issues really take a toll on an entire family. So I thought giving back and helping in that way would allow me to kind of honor my dad and everything that we went through and my family.
Just wonderful, both of you, in terms of what you've chosen and the stories behind them. I'm going to get a couple of very short thoughts, if you wouldn't mind, because we're just about out of time, but I'd like to hear from both of you quickly. You mentioned losing your dad, Wojtek, and I believe your wife also had a battle with COVID-19. 2020 has been a rotten year in your family. So I'd like to hear closing thought about what taking part in this, it's meant a lot to Canadians watching. It's been a wonderful, joyous distraction, but a thought about, I think, Meagan, you put it like it's brought some light to your life. Can I get a closing thought from each of you on what participating has meant, particularly in this very challenging year? Wojtek, you first.
I lost my grandfather. My dad is still alive, but is battling cancer. And, this was amazing to be able to be a part of this and to share this with Meagan, Paul, and Mark. We just needed this. I think everybody needed a little bit of an escape, and CBC Battle of the Blades provided that. So thank you so much, and thank you for letting us be a part of it. I'm extremely grateful.
And Meagan?
Yeah, I think that we tried to dedicate the What a Wonderful World skate in the finale to just bringing hope and joy into people's lives. And I hope that's what this show did. And, my husband and I were out of work this spring along with so many Canadians, and it was a really difficult time to go through. And I hope that people are seeing light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, we are, after having spoken to you both. I thank you so much for the time, and congratulations again. Wonderful champions again. Meagan and Wojtek, thanks for being our guests.
Thank you very much.